Greetings, nature lovers. This is the TK-Force, team killing force of nature himself, and I'm very pleased to bring you a great game today. I'm going to be starting NeverWinter Nights 2. We are going to be journeying into the land of the Forgotten Realms, and just this is such a great role play. Let me starting it up here. There's probably going to be some sort of a loading screen I can yammer on at. Be doing a new campaign, the official campaign. I've actually completed the official campaign before. I've not completed the expansions. I own the original game back in the day in disc form, and then I bought Mask of the Betrayer, I believe it's called, yeah, also in disc form. Let's create a character, shall we? Always a good start. I'm not going to select a pre-made character. That's not how I roll. I'm a D&D nerd from way back, yo. I got mad character building skills. We are going to be human because I like starting with an extra feat at first level, and I like an extra 4 skill points at first level, and an additional one each later on. That's awesome sauce. Extra skills and extra feat, I am all over that. Anyway, like I said, I owned those 2 discs back in the day, and I couldn't find the second expansion. But then when I saw Steam, let's get a close up on his face, shall we? When I saw Steam selling the Platinum Edition and saw that the 2 expansions were included and it was on sale, that was just okay. Man, might as well snap that up because it's going to be so much easier than tracking down a disc of the 3rd expansion. Okay, let's bring the height and the girth up. Going to have this guy large and in charge. Head selection. There's one particular one that I want. I will know it when I see it. That's the one. I want the tattoos and stuff. And the hair, we are gonna go with the boom dreadlock kind of look to it. Let's make this guy look as interesting as we can. We'll go with boom jet black skin. Interesting, when you change the eye color, look at that. Tattoos change. Green eyes, green tattoos. That's what we want. The hair, eyebrow color, you can't really see the black. Let's go blonde. Blonde eyebrows. The hair color, I think that will go black. Yeah. And he doesn't have a hair accessory, so move on. Bard. We're not going to be your traditional bard. Bard is going to be an ends to a means for us, because we are eventually going to go into a boom prestige class. Not this one. Okay, well, basically, we're going for this. We're going to be him a red dragon disciple eventually. Oh, it's going to be awesome. To do that, you have to be a bard or a sorcerer. So we're going to go bard. Bard is got a little more hit points than the sorcerer, better attack bonus than the sorcerer, and basically this guy is going to be something of a warrior. Trust me, it's going to work out. Normally I go chaotic evil with this type of character. I like to role play it up. It's D&D. You gotta role play a bit. But I'm gonna go chaotic neutral. You see, he's still a bit of a bastard, this guy, but he has his whims of, if you catch him in the right mood, he might save your ass. He might do you a favor. So he's chaotic neutral. He might do a good thing. He might do some bad things. That's just how he rolls. I'm not gonna pick a deity because it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter in this game. We're going to boost the charisma up to get the +1 there. We're going to max our strength out for sure. Dexterity, we're going to even that out to get rid of the penalty. We want +1 to the hit points. and the rest we want to pump that into intelligence because we want some extra skills. Wisdom, that's not going to be an issue. We'll get items later on. Hopefully they'll keep us from failing too many saving throws. We want Ladies Man. Now remember, he's a bit of a bastard, but it doesn't mean he doesn't know how to talk to people. That +1 to listen, +1 to diplomacy, he is good at manipulating. Just because he's a bit of a bastard. Well, actually, you know, bastards can be manipulative. That can be a major trait of a real bastard. He doesn't intimidate. He's got a penalty to that. Because he doesn't see a need to intimidate people when he can get what he wants. With a little smooth talking. That's right. Customize. Always customize. Always. Use magic devices, because we're going to want to use possibly anything we run across. Tumbling, you want that up there, because 5 points in that, boom, you get an AC bonus. Spellcraft, we want that because 5 points in that, boom, you get a saving throw versus, extra bonus saving throw versus spell. Perform, no. Parry, no. Move silently, no. Lore, we need that to get our prestige class. Listen, we've got a bonus to that, so let's pump it up. Get the most out of that we can. Diplomacy, we've got a bonus to that. Pump it up. Crafting, no. We are going to get allies that can do all our crafting for us. Crafting is not a needed skill. Concentration, no, we're not going to be spellcasters. Bluff, that's going to be taken care of by basically something else. Appraise, let's pump that up because you don't get a lot of money in the beginning, so you want to get as much out of what you're selling as you can, and you want to get what you're buying for as cheap as you can. That'll be important. We need a dump skill because we can only carry 5 points along with us. So let's put 3 points into perform. Maybe we are bard. We'll maybe get some use out of it. Maybe. Next. Oh, this is where the extra feet will come in handy. Because we want power attack, boom. And we get to start at first level with cleave. That is going to be so useful. Because remember, we pumped up our strength. We are going to be a one-hitting wonder eventually. With the one-hit kills, we might one-hit kill something else. So we're going to be a whirling dervish in damage. We're going to go with great cleave as soon as we can get it too. So it's just going to be awesome. Awesome. This doesn't really matter. Before we switch over to Red Dragon Disciple, we are going to, doesn't really matter, but I'll take them in this order. These ones will be somewhat more useful, conceivably. But we'll get Flare before we switch over to Red Dragon Disciple anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, this guy's a little arrogant. We're going to give him a name, first name of King. That's right. It's a little arrogant, this little guy. Drake. Because basically, here's the whole roleplay behind it. Why he's streamlining to Red Dragon Disciple is this guy feels like a dragon at heart, basically. He doesn't like people that much. That's why he's a bit of a bastard, because, you know, he feels deep down he's a dragon, you know? So he doesn't really care for other humans all that much. That's the role-playing aspect of it. I'm gonna go with Brooding Dark Hero, I think, for sale. Let's hear that, shall we?
By my direction, attack! No quarter! Time to die! To the fight! Heal my wounds, now!
I like it. I like it. It's gonna suit this guy. It's gonna suit this guy pretty well, I think. Well, basically I've explained it. He's a bit of a he's a dragon at heart. He's a bit of a bastard, but he's really chaotic. He might help you out if it just suited his mood to do so. If it amused him, he might get you out of a jam. And basically on the kick-ass side of things, we've got his strength pumped. We've got him starting out with Cleave, a kick-ass warrior skill, and he's not technically a warrior, but believe me, the way we're going to work this build, he is going to get mad use out of warrior skills like that. But towards the end of the game, this guy is going to be a whirling dervish of death. It's going to be something to see. All right. Let's finish this off then, and we will get in there. I hope you guys enjoy this journey into the Forgotten Realms. I know I will. I'm a D&D nerd, and it's going to be great. So sit back. Let's begin.
So many years ago today. Ah, my foster son is up and dressed, I see. Today is the High Harvest Fair, and the West Harbor Village Council requires me to man the archery competition. The human need to celebrate Remembrance Days baffles me, but at least something productive may come of it. The merchant Galen is here. He'll want my furs, as he usually does. Coins can be useful in getting by. This past season has been a hard one, for both tilled fields and wildlands. While I attend to the archery contest, I will need you to deal with the merchant. Fetch my furs from the chest, over by the painting.